Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Oh, the light changed. No? It's a good mood outside to go with the mood of this show. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Midnight Mass, the second episode of this mini show that I began today. You know, I just watched the first episode. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. Like I explained to you, I wanted to try something new. I have the place on my schedule to try something new because we're gonna end the second part of the final season of The Walking Dead. We're gonna end the final season of Peaky Blinders. I'm binge watching right now Attack on Titan. It's taking me a lot of time to watch all of the episodes that I need to binge watch, but also to edit them and mostly to fight a lot for them. So that's why I wanted to try something new, but a mini show more than a show with a lot of seasons already out. I chose this one after watching a lot of trailers because the mood of it interests me, and I was really pleased because during the first episode I felt that mood again, that mix between a realistic situation, I mean with realistic characters, but at the same time we have some horror tools, you know, used, like some jump scares, and we have mysteries which are closer to an horror mood, but also some psychological stuff. All of the talks about the religion can be interesting, and a lot of things like that. That mood, I really appreciate it. Yes, really the promise that they made into the trailer, they respected it with that first episode, and the stories, you know, the mysteries that they are introducing during this first episode intrigued me also a little, so I think that this show can work on me. I'm gonna know at the end of this episode if I'm gonna watch it entirely and if I'm gonna react to it entirely. Again, don't worry, if you're watching this on my Patreon or on YouTube, it means that I decided to react to the entire show. But me, for now, I don't know. You know that for me, to make a good reaction video for you guys, I want, okay, my reactions to be interesting, and I think that I reacted enough during the last episode, but I want also to have some theories to share with you guys, so we'll see how it's gonna be. It's a good beginning because I already have one theory. After just the first episode, I already have one theory. With all of these mysteries around, the theory that I have is the fact that that person on the beach who was wearing the clothes of the old priest, it was not the old priest, because it's supposed to be an old person who can't run like that and who wouldn't have any reason, you know, to hide. For me, it's the person who came with the new priest or the new priest himself. They have access to these clothes, and the new priest came with a person, you know, into that box, so the priest wants to hide that person, and maybe that person wants also to hide him or herself. For what reason, I don't know. But I'm really beginning to believe that whether it was that person on the beach or not, that person wants to hide also. And right there it was an opportunity with the storm, with these clothes, to get out, to see the island, to discover it also. That's a mystery, and that's my first theory. That priest, for now, okay, the writers that are introducing him, like with that box, that person that is hiding and all, like we have to be afraid of him, we have to be suspicious, you know, about him and his intentions. But except for that, and if I'm really considering that the person who is hiding, it's willingly, you know, it's not someone that he kidnapped or something like that. At first I thought that it could be the old priest. If I have to consider it, maybe it's not the villain you know, of this show, in fact. It's the easy villain, you know, the easiest possibility for the villain of this show. We have Mrs. Skin also, who is really annoying, who is a true bigot, who has also some racist thoughts. Yes, who is annoying, who is giving orders to everyone, who is really like that. She's gonna be awful, you know, to have her in each episode, but at the same time, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna love to hate her. I can feel it, and again, like I said during the review of the last episode, the actor and the actress who are playing that kind of characters into movies and shows, they are truly amazing, because to inspire that kind of feelings to the viewers, you have to be really, really good. I said it during the review of the last episode, the first episode. For me, the actress who played that kind of character into the movie The Mist, she was truly amazing. She was perfect, you know, for that kind of role, that kind of character. It was fucking great. And it made me think of that, you know, the character of Mrs. Skin right there. So we have her, we have that, we have the cats. Something is killing the cats on the other island. And that's why at the end they are discovering all of the bodies of these cats. Maybe they died during the storm, maybe they died killed by that person, that thing. Maybe it's a mix of that. It's not a surprise for all of these cats to end right there, because the kids, they warned us that it could happen. And I even said myself that it could be useful at some point. It happened at the end of the first episode. It was great, you know, it was well done. That moment, you know, I did not appreciate it at all. We have a cat killer. No. I was truly shocked by it, you know, by that news. For now, we don't have someone who was killed. I mean, yes, we have someone who was killed. The show began with that. Riley, he killed someone during a car accident because he was drunk. He went in jail for that, you know, because he said that he was guilty. He didn't fight it at all. He's haunted by that girl since then. He has a lot of weird nightmares. He lost his face also. And with a show which is about, you know, religious stuff, that's gonna be important. Oh, and we have Erin also, the pregnant girl who had also a love story with Riley. Like I said, I hope that she's not gonna be there only to be the love interest. Maybe the story about her baby could be interesting. Maybe also, like, I'm beginning to imagine with all of these cats being dead, and if other stuff are happening like that, bad and good stuff, they're gonna be like, we are paying for your sins. That woman, she's pregnant. We don't know what happened to her. I'm sure that she did a lot of bad things. Same for Riley. You know, I can imagine Mrs. Skin doing stuff like that. Bev. So maybe she's gonna be important for the story for that. For now, in fact, the characters that I really began to appreciate, it's Annie, the mother, because she's so sweet, and the kids, all of that group of kids, you know, the 3 boys and Leeza also. There is something around Leeza. Okay, the fact that she's on a wheelchair, I'm not sure of what is her disease. They didn't talk about it, how she ended up on it. But the fact also that she's going to the church every day, I don't know why. I think that it's gonna be important at some point. Maybe she's gonna see something, she's gonna see the person that the priest is hiding. The mood is great. The mood of this show is really great. We have mysteries, we have horror tools, you know, to do this show, but with realistic characters. I miss maybe some psychological stuff, you know, more tension into the minds, you know, we need to play more with their minds. I'm talking about the characters. For now, they're all okay, but it was also the first episode, so they need to be at least a little okay at the beginning to really mess with their minds after that. We'll see. And I'm gonna see that right now, because I'm gonna watch this second episode right now. Remember, I didn't say it at the end of the first episode. Remember that if you are watching this on YouTube, if you are if I decided to react to this show, you're gonna see that on YouTube, and if you're seeing that on YouTube, it means that you can have the extended or the full reaction part of this episode. I don't know which version I'm gonna put on my Patreon, check that on the description. You can have that on my Patreon, the extended or the full reaction parts for each episode of this show. And I don't know if I can... You know, I can put these episodes in advance or not on my Patreon. Oh, I don't know, I have to check my schedule. You know, usually I'm putting these episodes earlier on Patreon. Maybe I can do the same right there? I don't know for now. Again, check the description or the schedule that I post each Monday on YouTube, Patreon and Twitter. Let's go for this episode 2. Let's go. Is it gonna be a show like that, you know, with exorcist voice? An exorcist voice? That could be interesting for that show. Am I threatening you a little? I'm sorry if it's the case. Stop eating these cats. It's awful. They died of what? Because of the storm or because of what we saw?
You say that as you always do. Sheriff! Morning!
She's gonna say that it's an act of God.
You washed up from the uppers, right? Yeah, it looks like. You drowned, right? Next blow. Ripped up a bit. Well, yeah, a lot of bells have been out all morning. Right, but that's the thing, though. There's no blood. Maybe lots of baby sharks. You know, we used to have those before.
Baby shark. I'm sorry.
There's fish.
The filming is really great. We're turning around them. I didn't pay attention, you know, since how long. No cut. It's an hand camera, you know, turning.
You know, we really would love to see you two in mass one of these days. Not as a convert, mind you. No. You've got your faith. And I know that you hop the ferry and you spend your Sundays on mainland for mosque, but Fridays. Oh, Fridays? Well, then you're here Sundays.
You want to force him to be there if he doesn't want.
I thought I saw some. Monsignor Pruitt.
You saw someone with his clothes.
So then
It was
maybe you
not
saw
him.
someone else. Someone doing something to these cats.
Now we're following Riley. No cut! Toxoplasmas.
Toxoplasmosis, it's kind of a myth, really. More likely to get it from garden.
No cuts at all. It's insane. Don't know if you know that, but for movies and shows, to make a long scene like that, it's really difficult. Everyone, you know, has to be perfect in just one shot. Whoa, that was such a long one. I'm really gonna put you right there how many times it lasted. Ah, you found it. The green thing.
He broke the bread, gave it to his disciples, and said,
What's your own life?
Sure, but there was a before for you, too. It was pointing you here. You know what that thing, whether we know or not?
What is it? It's Joe,
Morning,
if he's dead.
Lisa.
Oh,
Whoop. What is that? It was like she was angry and he was, you know, not comfortable.
Your mother used to put back the empties. Right back into this closet, half of them filled with nothing but... And here you threw it away. Isn't that just a guess?
You're judging her so much.
She never met a bottle she couldn't empty.
Oh, okay, she was an alcoholic.
What's that for? Oh, rats.
Well,
Had a big problem after the spill. If there are some wild animals out there responsible, some kind of predator on the island, what did that to those poor kittens?
no,
And to just sprinkle
it was not the poison who killed the cat.
He said prior to her health declining, prior to that she never missed Mass, not even daily Mass.
The person who is playing your...
She thinks you're Monsignor Pruitt. Sorry, she's confused.
she looks like, you know, a young actress who was transformed into an old one. Why does it look like, you know, like, you know, maybe he was the old priest and suddenly he's young? It's important that Blood of Christ thing, they filmed it for Leeza, right there they filmed it for Mildred. We have some really good, not really pictures, but how it's filmed. Blood of the Christ that they are supposed to drink right there, young blood. Ooh, that's also a good one. Really good things, you know, good ideas. Is it a normal bird or is it the one that attacked the cat?
There's also always an uptick around the start of Lent, Ash Wednesday, beginning of Lent. It's hard.
Ah, okay, that's how you're saying it in English? Okay, I didn't know.
Even out of blackness, love rises again. Even out of sin, in this island, it will rise again. Jesus sees you, best of all, and he sees you true.
Really, you're putting a lot of patience into this world, but I'm thinking about the person that you're hiding, how you reacted with Mildred, and you chose to be here, you were not sent. No? Again, it's an impression.
Restore us. We sing to the sky until my friends
She's close to cry. Oh, Annie, you also.
And to dust you shall return. Bless you, son.
With your parents also. Okay, there is a family story.
Are you glad you came? Oh yeah, my kind of second date. You've got to get out of here. Well, I don't know how to move my mother anywhere else. I think that time has passed. Don't look down. I think we're upsetting your clergy. Oh, that's not mine.
You're together, yes?
Monsignor here since before I was born. And he would stare at me just like that.
Ah, see, I'm beginning to think that he is the old.
Easter festival on Crockett Island. That's a special thing. I've always preferred Easter, even at Christmas, if I'm honest.
How's Monsignor Pruitt doing? Is he coming back anytime soon? This one is here. It's too crock potluck.
He's doing well. He's better. Not great. He speaks fondly of you, though, by the way. Remembers you well.
Uh-huh.
I swear I saw him down on the beach just walking in the rain.
Huh. Seems unlikely.
You are the person who is with you. And no matter what, you just gave him that information.
Your mother mentioned to me that you have to travel to the mainland for your AA meetings to get that stamp for the parole board. I can start a chapter here anytime. I can save you that trip to the mainland.
But you would be forced to really talk.
Oh, the hunting accident. There's not much big game around here. Joe was just shooting shit.
It's his fault? Why she's like that? I thought that it was since she was born.
2 adults with drink tickets that neither of us can use. Night after the pop-up was not great at my house.
I'm sorry.
In the same house, sleep in the same bed. And I'm alone just like her. And I keep telling myself it's only temporary.
Ah, Mildred, she thought that you were your mother.
You're gonna be great.
He was present! The dog, someone, we saw him eating a sandwich. Bev, did you do it? She took the rat poison.
Who did this? Which one of you?
Bev, you did it. Look. Someone poisoned the dog, come on.
Shit I done, I don't
You know him.
But what did he ever do? What did he ever do to you?
Maybe he got into something that he shouldn't have. Maybe it was a horrible accident.
An accident?
I'm so sad for you. Ben! I'm really mad. First degree, you know, I'm mad.